Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be diving deep into the world of Kagurabachi. Yes, that's right, because today we're going to be exploring the mysterious yet powerful concept of spinergy. But what is spirit energy? What role does spirit energy play in this series? What types of spirit energy have we seen? And lastly, what are the power of these enchanted blades of the series? Because we know there's 7 of them, but so far we really only got 3. But before we do that, please, for me guys, like and subscribe. This is going to be a new YouTube channel where I'm going to be voicing my opinions on modern anime, with MHA coming out with its final chapter with chapter 430. Demon Slayer has 3 movies left, and JJK is on its final arc. What's going to fill that void? For me, it's going to be a blend of Kagurabachi, Sakamoto Days, and Kaiju number 8. With all 3, we're going to be covering on this channel. So if you like the way the words are flowing out of my mouth, you're picking up what I'm putting down, then come on over to my other YouTube channel where I do commentaries, reactions, and highlights from my live streams. Which brings me to, if you like anime, you're watching this video, there's a chance that you do like gaming, sports, and you probably stay caught up on modern events, which that's what my commentary and reactions are all about. So join me over on twitch.tv/Elrod1. I just recently started streaming there because I was over on Kick for the longest while. So come on over there, join me, and I'd love to see you. But back to spirit energy in Kagurabachi. What is spirit energy? Is known as Genroku in this series. This is a fundamental force in Kagurabachi. It's described as something similar or akin to life energy in this series. You could think about this like Chi in Dragon Ball Z, Chakra from Naruto, or even Zen from Hunter x Hunter. It's described as this universal energy that resides in all humans, regardless of the age or their combat abilities, sex, or anything like that. Some people, like Tenrei in the series, we have seen have been blessed with a proficiency or affinity towards sorcery and have mastered it since a young age, only refining it through the years. I believe this to be true of a character like Shiva, even though we really can't confirm this. We just know that Shiva is a freaking goat. But we also know that there are super late bloomers in this series like Hikari, which have gone 99% of their life thinking that they absolutely suck. So just now in the series realizing, hey, they're not completely useless, and in fact, they're kind of a badass, and all they needed was just a little bit of reassurance and kind of the power of friendship to boost them over the edge, which sounds cheesy, but the way it was actually done in the story was so well done. But that's not what this is about. We're talking about spirit energy. Now, spirit energy can be harnessed and amplified to enhance the powers of strength, dexterity, speed, you know, the usual buffs that we see in animes, or when someone charges up or goes akin to going Super Saiyan, or increases a new gear like in One Piece. But like a new gear in One Piece, each sorcery is unique and has its own basis for the Magic series, known as sorcery. So for those who don't have an enchanted blade who can manipulate or manifest their spirit energy, it is known as sorcery in this series. Now, what role does sorcery or spirit energy play in Kagurabachi? Spirit energy is not just a source of power, but it is also the world's mythology and its lore. It's deeply connected to the enchanted blades, which are special weapons that amplify the wielder's spirit energy, increasing it to incredible levels. These blades are central to the story, with the protagonist Chihiro embarking on a quest to retrieve them. Now, you may be asking, why is Chihiro being a dog and embarking on a request to retrieve these 7 deadly sins, these 7 enchanted blades in Kagurabachi? Well, that's because these blades were originally crafted by his father, Kunisage Rokira. I don't know if I pronounced that right, so don't flame me in the comments, please. I'm learning this. However, Hishaku is a group of sorcerers, 6 in fact, who stole these 6 enchanted blades and murdered Kunisage. This is a tragic event that's kind of like Batman, and this molded Chihiro to dedicate his life to retrieving his father's stolen enchanted blades and hunting down the Hishaku, the group responsible for his father's death. Now, granted, that is a whole other video, and if you want me to break down the Hishaku, then please leave a like. Let me know down in the comments below. If we can get 100 likes on this video, then I will 100% make a video on the Hishaku. Now, what types of spirit energy are in Kagurabachi? I know there's so much to go over in this, but right now, as of now, spirit energy manifests itself in different forms in Kagurabachi. In this instant, Enchanted Blades kind of amplify the individual's spirit energy, but the Enchanted Blades are also imbued with specific energy and concentrated energy to be exact, which could be used for attacks, offense, disorientation, cloaks, everything. But if someone doesn't have an enchanted blade, individual sorcery is manifested in their spirit energy. For example, at the beginning of the series, we are introduced to the Dorama sorcerer. For those who are in the West, a Dorama is just a Japanese doll or like a talisman. Normally it's associated with like good luck or perseverance, which is kind of ironic because anybody that normally runs up to the Dorama sorcerer isn't really lucky and normally isn't preserved for very long, unless you're our boy Chihiro, who just whoops his ass, just comes out like Boruto and TPV, just like this guy is the MC. But this series also hints that different levels of spirit energy reside in different characters. Like our new boy Hikari, who's kind of like our Robin right now. He actually doesn't possess not one but two different kinds of sorcery because, in fact, even though he thought he was a loser, he was in fact a genius. And the thing that was holding him back was truly just self-doubt and insecurities, which can be said for a lot of us out there. The thing that's getting in our own way is you. Because you think you suck, but in fact, you were born to stand out. Why fit in when you were born to stand out? And this was an anime video, and it turned into a motivational TED Talk. Let's go. But we keep bringing up the Enchanted Blades. So what are the power of these Enchanted Blades? Now, the Enchanted Blades in Kagurabachi are more than just weapons. They are extensions of the wielder's spirit. Each blade has a unique power that is tied to the wielder's spirit energy. For example, Chihiro's blade, which he uses to summon powerful goldfish-like energy, which we know there's 3 different goldfish. We have the black, a white, and then a multicolored one. And then we also have Cloud Gauger in the series, which has 3 different moves or spells imbued in the katana. We have Mei, Yui, and Q, which Yui is an attack, an ice attack, that balances offense and defense. Koi is a water-based attack meant to disorient or cloak as needed. And lastly, we know Mei, which is going to be its most powerful attack, which is a lightning-based attack. And when you blend all 3 of these together, you really have endless possibilities on how this weapon can be used in battle. And God bless did the author go hard on a lot of different ways on how this can be done. I mean, truly, it was just the Sojo arc, the Sojo character, and the arc, and his whole resolution in the series. I don't say resolution, but if you know, you know. It was just done so well. At least I think so. I'm such a big fan of this series. I don't know if you can tell because I'm making a YouTube video on it. But now, spirit energy is not just a plot device in the series, but it's also a tool for character development in Kagurabachi. Characters like Chihiro, characters like Hikari grow and evolve their interactions with spirit energy, learning to harness it and control it to achieve their goals. This yet adds another layer of depth to the narrative, making characters more relatable in the story and much more engaging. At least to me it does. Let me know if you guys agree with me down below. But in conclusion, spirit energy in Kagurabachi is more than a power system. It is a reflection of the character's inner strength and will. And it is a fascinating concept that adds depth to the story and makes Kagurabachi a must-read for any anime fan. But thanks for joining me on this deep dive into spirit energy in Kagurabachi. If you enjoyed this video, please, for me, like, subscribe, share it with a friend who's realizing their favorite animes are coming to an end and they need something new. Kagurabachi, Sakamoto Days, and Kaiju number 8 are all fan-freaking-tastic. And also I want to throw solo leveling into that hat because solo leveling is also lit. Jinwoo is a